Once you've taken all your photos, then we need to get organized. Now, I'm going to show you a few different organizing options for your photos. Some of them are free, others you can purchase. Now, the one that you choose finally is going to come down to how you end up using your photos and your timing. Once you choose a photo manager, you need to stick to it. So many of us just end up using Windows Photo Gallery, which is free as a part of Windows. It does a great job. And you can also upgrade it to Windows Live Photo Gallery that adds a few extra online bells and whistles, but still works essentially the same way. But you really need to make a commitment to the software and stop trying to manage your photos yourself in your Pictures folder. For some reason, many people try and organize and manage all their own photos au naturel in their Pictures folder. Here's my Pictures folder. I've got something like 5,000 photos on my computer. And can you imagine what a nightmare it would be for me to actually try and find photos or organize photos when I'm taking this many? Every time I import the photos into my computer, they come in with these cryptic names. They're just numbers. They don't mean anything. Now, certainly I can go through and rename every photo, but how many unique names can I come up with my daughter's name in it? Emma. How many different photos are going to say Emma smiling, Emma dancing too, Emma dancing and smiling? You're just going to run out of names really quickly. And the bottom line is you're never going to be able to find the photos that you're looking for. So managing your photos by brute force, it's going to quickly become an exercise in frustration. You simply can't do a good job managing your photos this way. And over time, you're going to end up wasting more time finding photos, and you're going to end up frustrated and missing lots of opportunities to share your pictures. So, let me show you a better way. As I said, it does take a bit of a commitment to the process on your part, but you're going to benefit hugely over time by choosing a photo manager and sticking to it. Now, this process is the same if you're on a Mac using an application like iPhoto, or if you're on the PC using Windows Live Photo Gallery, which I have open here. Now, right away, we see a difference. I've opened Windows Live Photo Gallery, and down the left-hand side here, we see all those cryptically named folders that I've got in my Pictures folder. But now I can organize all my photos in this gallery. I can see them all laid out, but most importantly, I can start to identify them and label them with tags. See, tags are really the key to us finding photos at a later time. What a tag is it's actually something we call metadata. Metadata is the data about data. So attached to your photo already are things like the exposure setting and the date that it was taken. That is metadata. And that's actually a great way to search for photos is by date. But we can do more now. We can actually add more tags. So here I've got a nice picture of Luke fishing when we were on the Elk River on our last trip. What I can do now is I can add tags. I've got some pre-recorded here, and I can add more. But I'm going to add a fishing tag to this photo, and now we see that it's tagged as fishing. I'm going to also add the Elk River, since it was on the Elk River, and I add Luke to it because it was Luke in the picture, after all, on the Elk River while he was fishing. So by adding more tags, this gives me some criteria to later on search for those photos. It adds structure, it adds organization to my life and to all of my photos. Now, before I actually show you how we go about finding photos, look at all the different things that we can do within this free software. We can repair photos, which is things like taking out red eye or cropping them. We can gain more information. We can certainly print or publish. Publishing means we can send these up to Windows Live Spaces, which is like a blog where you can share your photos with others, or you can even send it to online services like Flickr. You can prepare these photos for email, which is a great service. It means that it'll automatically compress the photos so you can send them to friends and family. And you can also convert them into DVDs and movies here as well. But at the end of the day, you have to find the photos before you can share them. So let me show you how that works. I've tagged most of my photos that are within my gallery. So if I want to look for pictures of me on a certain fishing trip, I'm going to do that. We see here, if we take a look in the bottom, 5,635 photos are right now in my gallery that we can see. Let's see if we can make it a few less and a few more valuable photos. So I'm going to first of all type in Steve. And as soon as I type in Steve, we're down to 166. I'm going to put comma fishing, and it's just fishing pictures of Steve, and now I'm down to 32. And I just want fishing pictures of my Roche Lake trip. So I'm going to type in Roche, and see now I am down to the 11 photos that I'm looking for. And oh my goodness, there I am in my toque. It was one heck of a cold day on Roche Lake that I remember. So look what we've done. We've taken a mass of 5,000 photos, wanted to find a single photo, a needle in a haystack effectively, but by typing in a few keywords, we've instantly found the photos that we're looking for. Now, all of these other tools come into play. The ability to print or publish or email these photos because we found the content that we want to share. Now, a little bit later in the show, we're actually going to look at a few other photo managers, but they all have the same series of characteristics. Sorting tools like tagging, simple editing, and then finally a way to share our photos with others. Now, if you make a commitment to a single photo manager and develop good photo habits, you're quickly going to find that you're sharing and enjoying your photos way more. Now, what do good habits look like? Good habits begin when we're taking the pictures. Simple culling of your crummy pictures. If you take a picture that sucks, don't bother importing it into your computer and having to deal with it later. It's not going to get any better between camera and computer, so just cull it out, delete it right away. Then be patient when it comes time to import. Don't rush the import process when you're bringing your pictures into your computer. Make sure you're calm and you have a little bit of time on your hands so that you can tag all of the photos as they come in comprehensively, because that means that in the years to come, you'll be able to find those photos. And finally, come up with a really dedicated backup strategy. Make sure that all these photos that are so wonderfully now tagged and earmarked for future enjoyment are still there if something bad happens to your computer or your hard drive. So make sure you back up your photos regularly in a safe place. Photos are there for us all to enjoy. Now, if you follow these steps, you're going to enrich both your life and that of your loved ones.